Hi students, welcome to SFS-KMM online classes. This is your Vijay sir, teaching social studies 8th class. My dear children, all of you follow our YouTube channel. Channel name is Vijay sir YouTube channel. Just subscribe and like so that you can get notifications of our lessons every day. So kindly follow our lessons so that it is very helpful for you to write the examinations and also get the good marks. Okay, without wasting our time, let's get started. Thank you. Hi students, welcome to SFS-KMM online classes. This is your Vijay sir, teaching social studies 8th class. My dear children, in the last class I have given one question to you. What is that? Which country is called as land of midnight sun? So except one girl, that is Anas and his sister, they have given answer, that is northern Norway, and remaining children not at all given any answer. I don't know what is happening to you. Exactly, that is right answer. So land of midnight sun, that is Norway. We can call that Norway. Why we have to call this Norway? Because many countries are there along with this. The speciality of Norway is this country located above the Arctic Circle, and also the sunshine 24 hours a day from mid-May month onwards, mid-July. So these 2 months continuously sunshine will be there, total 24 hours. That is what land of midnight sun is called as Norway. Okay, I hope you understood clear. So today we are going to discuss about the factors affect the seasons. It's a very important concept, my dear children, for your examination point of view. It's very, very important. You can expect one essay question from this session. Okay, so carefully listen this concept and also read your textbook also. Okay, so here in the last class also I told you why the seasons are changing, why some parts of the earth is getting warm and some parts of the earth is getting cold temperatures, why the seasons are opposite in northern and southern hemispheres. What are the reasons behind this? So to answer all these questions, we have to study about the factors. What the factors are affecting the seasons? Okay, let us see today's class. The total here 4 factors are affecting the seasons. Okay, to understand this concept, we have to understand the complex interaction between several factors. Okay, so the complex interaction between these factors we have to know. So let us review one by one clearly. The first factor is spherical shape. Okay, the spherical shape of the earth and the curvature of its surface is also affecting the seasons. Okay, you have already studied in the last classes, last chapter also you have studied the impact of the spherical shape of the earth and how this causes distribution of heat over the earth's surface differently. Understood? In the last classes also we have studied the temperature concept. In the temperature concept also you studied the effect of, understood, the effect of or the impact of spherical shape of the earth is causes distribution of heat over the earth's surface differently. So for that reason only we studied temperatures are varies from one place to another place, because our earth is in spherical shape, that is a round shape. Understood? Here you can observe clearly in this picture. The sun rays are falling differently on the surface of the earth. If you observe clearly here, the equatorial region is receiving short lines, whereas if you observe the polar regions, whether North Pole or South Pole, it is getting long length rays. Understood? Short rays always having or produces more heat, whereas long length rays is giving less heat. Understood, my dear? So that is what the lines, straight lines are passing in the or on the equatorial region, whereas slanting rays are passing on the polar regions. So that is what the seasons, that is what the temperatures are varies from one place to another place. And here if you observe the regions around the equator becomes warmer than those near the poles. Okay, so here the regions, the places which are very close to the equator is very warmer, are getting more hot temperatures, whereas it is very close to the polar regions. If you observe Arctic region or polar regions, so it is getting very less sunshines, less sun rays. That is what is very cold compared to the equatorial region. Why it is happening? Because of the curvature of the earth, the spherical shape of the earth, the round shape of the earth. I hope you understood clearly, right? So this is the first reason why the seasons are affecting. The first factor is spherical shape of the earth. And next one, second, if you observe rotation of the earth on its axis. I told you in the introduction classes, axis means the imaginary line drawn from North Pole to South Pole is called as axis. Here we have already studied the rotation of the earth. You know the meaning of rotation. The earth revolves or the earth rotates itself is called as rotation. It is rotating on its own axis. Here you can observe the second point, earth rotation on its axis. This is also another factor which affects the seasons. So here the earth rotates or goes around just like a top spins. In your childhood time you also play with this top. Have you seen this top? Many students are know this kind of tops. You have already played with this top, right? So here if you observe clearly, the center round shape is connected with one pin or one stick. With that stick it is rotating with a tilt position, some bending is there, right? So you can also observe this. So this stick, middle stick is called as its axis. Based on this axis only the top is rotating. In the same way here, actually originally axis is not there, but it is a imaginary line. That is what I told you. It is a imaginary line which passes through the North Pole to South Pole. Okay, and with this the earth rotation is happening. Just imagine, pole is not there. It's our geographical scientists, so they imagine and they drawn, because how much angle is happening while this tilt and bending rotation, right? So for that reason only they have drawn this imaginary line. So if you see this, it is look like a top what you played in the childhood time. It actually rotates around an imaginary line which joins the North Pole and South Pole. That is what we are calling is as called axis of earth rotation. So here, my dear children, if you see, the earth takes 24 hours time to complete one rotation. It moves from west to east. Why it is moving from west to east? That is the rotation of earth. So that is what you are getting day and night. Okay, the sunshine, the sun rays falling on the earth is we can call it as a daytime. Where the sun rays are not receiving, the second part is called as night time. You can also clearly see in this picture. So some half of the part is receiving sun rays, that is called daytime. Half of the part is not receiving sun rays, that is called night time. So you can see this western portion moves towards the east. In the first class itself I told you that the earth, rotation of earth moves from west to east direction. Okay, so this is the reason why the sun, the moons and the stars appear to rise in the east and set in the west. Understood? Why this moon and sun and stars are appearing in the east? Because the earth is rotating from west direction to east. That is what the first outcome is east and last outcome is west. That is what this is the scene we are seeing in the east. And also here, my dear children, the first and foremost effects of earth rotation is the daily alteration of day and night. Because of this rotation, understood, because of this earth rotation, we are getting continuously day and night time. Okay, here this is the reason behind this to affect the seasons. Okay, one side is receiving daytime, another side is night. Again, other side is getting light and second side is getting night. So continuously this is changing by every 12 hours. That is what the seasons also are affecting by this rotation of the earth. So this variation in the exposure to sunlight greatly influences the local temperature and wind movements. Because of this rotation only, local temperatures are varying and it is influencing, and also wind movements also changing. If you observe while you are traveling in the train, okay, if you observe in the window side, what is happening? The air is opposite direction. The air is passing through our body. Okay, so the same feeling will be there on the earth also. When the earth is rotating, the opposite direction wind movements will be there. So okay, you can also feel this local temperature and wind movements while the earth is rotation. Okay, similarly the sun illuminates one half of the earth at any given moment. The edge of the sun lit hemisphere called the circle of illumination. Okay, if you observe here, this is the circle of illumination. Understood, my dear? So exactly the earth is divided into two parts. Okay, the total earth is called a circle of illumination and it is divided into two parts. One is light, okay, another one is dark. Okay, so here the circle that divides the earth between a light half and a dark half. Where the sunlight is passing, that part is called as light half, and where the sunlight is not passing, that half is called as dark half. So this kind of this kind of scene is happening during this illumination time. Okay, the sun is illuminates one half of the earth at any given moment. The edge of the sunlit hemisphere is called a circle of illumination. Okay, the edge, total edge is called a circle of illumination, and with this circle of illumination, half of the part is in light half and half of the part in dark half. So here in the first class, somebody asked, his name is Sadhu Kamal or Sadhu Arvind. They asked one question: what would happen if the earth did not rotate on its own axis? Okay, what is happening? What will happen if the earth is not rotating? Here two things we have to find out. If earth is not rotating, one side is always getting sunlight, one side always not getting sunlight. So that means one half, if you see this picture is stopped. For example, if you imagine this earth is not rotating right now, if you observe this yellow color part, that means sunshine is there, dark black color is part is night time. So if you stop this earth like this, so always right side is sunlight, always left side is not sunlight, not there. So if you continue like this, right side temperatures will increase and left side temperatures cool down up to freezing state also sometimes it will go. Is it comfortable to live on the earth? So that is what God has given, and God has created a wonderful world to us. So that is what the earth is rotating. Understood? So that is what daily we are, with this rotation we are getting day and night time. So rotation helps the entire earth to get heat and light consistently on a daily basis. So earth rotation, due to this earth rotation on its own axis, you are getting day and night At the same time, with this day and night, with the different temperatures and different temperatures are forming on the earth, that is what the seasons also affecting with this factor. And next one, third factor. Okay, what is the third factor? Tilt of the axis, earth's tilt and revolution around the sun. So this factor we have to see. I told you in the introduction calls, tilt means some bend. Okay, how much bend it is having? 23.5 degrees. Okay, so already I told in the introduction class, those who did not see that first video, second video, third video, you first see that 3 videos, after that this 4th video you see. Continuity will be there. Most of the students are not watching, only very few students. I am telling you, if the viewers is not reaching 100 members, so I will stop the teaching social studies lessons. Why to tell? You are not at all serious about even to see the videos also. Somebody is asking Zoom classes, somebody is asking YouTube classes. For your convenience, I created YouTube channel, and I am working on this, and many examples I am giving to you, many slides I am showing to you to understand better. But you are not watching at all, you are not at all serious. Today I will see, I will observe, each video should reach 100 viewers, compulsory. 100 likes also should be there. Otherwise I will stop, and I won't teach you. I will tell to father, please stop the social studies. Why to man? What is the use of this? Nobody is serious about this, even to see also. You are not at all serious about to pay the fees. You are not at all serious about the studies also. Whom you are blaming? Simply you are blaming your parents. So this is not good, children. You have to learn clearly. Watch 1 to 3 times or 10 times you watch it. What is there? What is your work? To understand better, no? Watch it and learn the things clearly, and write down all the notebooks. Next time, correction time, I will come. Definitely I will come. I will check your entire notebooks, and also I will see your project works also. Based on that, and also I will observe who are watching these videos. I have a report. I will get the report from online. You don't simply don't escape. I know who are going to see these videos also. I know whom are watching these videos. I can get the report in my mobile, no problem. I will get the data also. When parents meeting comes, I will show that this report also I will present. Based on that only I will promote you. Otherwise next year also you have to study in the same class. Next, third one is tilt of the axis. Earth tilt, that means earth is having some bend. Okay, based on this bend only the earth is rotating and it is revolving around the sun. Because of this only the seasons also affecting. How these seasons are affecting, just see. The earth revolves around the sun while rotating around its own axis. That already we studied just now. The motion of the earth around the sun is called revolution. In the introduction class only I told you, revolution means the motion of the earth, or the earth rotates around the sun, is called as revolution. Every revolution it takes 365 days and 5 hours 56 minutes. This is the length of the year on the earth. Okay, the earth, it takes time to complete one revolution, that is 365 days and 5 hours 56 minutes. This is the exact time. So that is what every 4 years we are getting leap year. Understood, my dear? So extra 5 hours 56 minutes is coming, but here for convenience every year 365 days we are calculating. Every 4 years this 5 hours 56 minutes also if we add, 366 days will come. Okay, likewise leap year is coming. So here how does this cause the information of seasons on the earth? Had the earth just gone around the sun, it would have meant that a place would have had the same seasons throughout the year. Okay, so here the portion that get more sunshine would keep getting it throughout the year. In the same way, the vice versa. But this is not so because of the axis of earth rotation is inclined, that means slanting, bending, and points in the same direction throughout the year. So here inclined means bending. Okay, because of this bending and rotation around the sun is also affecting the seasons. The earth goes around the sun on a regular path is called orbit. Okay, the earth, what is the earth around the sun is rotating, that path is called as orbit. So the earth rotates in a fixed path, that is called orbit, and a level plane in open space. This is called the orbital plane. The earth axis of rotation does not stand vertical on this plane but is tilt on it so as to form a 66.5 degrees angle. In other words, if you say 90 minus 66.5 degrees is equal to 23.5 degrees. So I told you in the introduction class what is the degree of tilt, earth tilt is 23.5 degrees. So likewise here, if you observe, this tilt of the earth's axis also affecting the seasons. Okay, and here as earth revolves around the sun, earth axis remains tilted in the same direction throughout the year. So the tilt part is continuing throughout the year and same direction it is continuing, and that means the tilt is not bending this side or that side. Okay, the same it is what the earth is having originally, it is continuing throughout the year. It keeps pointing the polar star. Okay, and this is called as polarity of axis. So because of this tilt, night time, if you see here northern sky in the light, okay, in the night we can observe this northern sky. That is what this type of polarity is called as polarity of axis. So here the fourth one is earth's revolution. So if you observe here north pole and south pole, this is called tilt. Okay, middle of the line is tilt. So the earth is rotating west to east to direction. So here if you observe this picture, you can see what happens when the earth goes around the sun in this manner. Okay, see, observe, the tilt position is same in each area, throughout the year the tilt position is same, not changing. During some months, that means June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, while in the some months the southern hemisphere faces the sun. So if you observe clearly, June month the northern position is in the sun's direction. Okay, whereas in the December month, if you observe, the southern part is facing the sun's shine. Okay, so likewise in your textbook also, if you observe clearly, I will show you here. See, in the June month, left side, see, northern part is showing sunshine, whereas if you observe December, the southern part is in the sun's shine. Okay, so likewise some months are facing northern part, some months are facing some southern part because of this tilt and revolution of the earth. So here southern hemisphere has winter and northern hemisphere has summer because of these changes are happening. So you can also see that in the some months like March and September, it is the equator which faces the sun directly, and both the northern and southern hemispheres get similar amount of energy from the sun. In the southern, in the March and September months also, if you observe clearly, it is quite opposite. Why? Because this is the facing of the earth differently in those months. So June month is different, December month is quite opposite, whereas month of March is different and September month quite opposite directions are happening, but it is not changing its tilt position. The earth is bending position is not changing, same 23.5 degrees are maintaining throughout the year, but the facing of the earth is different because it is rotating. Sometimes in the north direction, sometimes in the south directions are facing in front of the sunlight. That is what these are all affecting the earth. Okay, these are all affecting the seasons. So because of this rotation and revolution, because of tilt position, because of the round shape of the earth, these are all affecting. So I hope you understood clearly. So this is the view of the earth from the moon. If you observe from the moon to the earth, so the earth position is like this. It is in round shape. We cannot find out this tilt position while if you see on the moon, but it is an imaginary line that was drawn from north pole to south pole by the geographers and scientists. Okay, so this for understanding better only they have given like this. Why the seasons are changing? Here 4 factors are affecting the seasons. First one is spherical shape of the earth, second one is rotation of the earth on its own axis, third one is tilt of the axis of rotation, and fourth one is revolution. These 4 reasons, 4 factors are very important for your examination point of view, my dear children. All of you read this textbook and also make the questions bits by yourself and get ready for the examinations. Maybe month of February first week you'll have FA2 examinations. So that time I will conduct exam from this unit, and next unit also I will complete within short span of time. Okay, up to that, take care and bye bye.